Hello, it's mid-March in the UK and I've been revelling in my snowdrops. They've just been fantastic. They've flowered for the whole of February and as much of March as we've had. So if you want more snowdrops, which I always do, this is now your moment to split them and divide them and put them around the garden in different places or give them to a friend. So I'm going to pop my fork in gently and deeply like that, pull back, and then I'm going to take the whole clump. Now at this point what you don't want to do is pull the foliage off the bulbs, because then you would defeat the object. Okay, there we go. Oh, look at that shocking bit of bindweed. Oh. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Okay, so now I've got this lovely clump of snowdrops here. Now these are growing under a beech hedge, which is where they are really, really happy. But you can equally grow them in the grass, or you can grow them in a border. I'll show you a few in the grass. They look very sweet. Here's this one here. And that's just in the grass. That's some oxeye daisy coming next to it. That's geranium. It's lovely in here, and as you look down you can see various other ones. In fact, this is quite interesting here. So this is one, and it's not flowering because it has self-seeded. So this year it hasn't flowered, but it will in subsequent years. Fantastic. Anyway, we'll get back to our clump. Knock off some of the soil, and you can see that when they're really in a big clump, the bulbs get quite congested, quite close to each other, and they can begin to get really tiny. So it's actually great for the bulbs to keep splitting them as well. Okay, here we go. So that's split into two there. I would split again. We've got two nice clumps. I'm going to split this one into three. Often there's an obvious kind of little gap. 1, 2, 3, just like that. And then I always put one of the clumps back where I took the original from, otherwise you end up with a gap. So in it goes. And in terms of depth, well, you can see pretty much where it was before. I always think anywhere from about there up to about there. Where it's pale, basically, you don't want it to be above the soil. So I would like a few more in the grass, so I'm going to pop these ones in the grass. And it doesn't need any special preparation. I'm just going to pop my fork in. It rained yesterday, which makes this a bit easier. And then in the hole I've made, I'm going to literally poke them in, making sure they've made contact, they're not just dangling in the air there, and then firm it down like that, and they will come back forevermore. It's absolutely brilliant. Now you can see in this border here that loads of things will flower at the same time as snowdrops, and I love that. I particularly love the combination of yellow and white, which is perfect because it's daffodil season here. And so I'm just going to pop this extra clump that I've got in next to these daffodils. This is the native daffodil, Narcissus, pseudo-narcissus, which is a real beauty and spreads by seed, by the way, which is fantastic. So spread around, you can see I've got crocuses in beautiful purple, primroses. I've had aconites here. You can see the foliage. They were a lovely egg yolk yellow. They've gone over now. And just back here, this is called pulmonaria or lungwort, because it's said to resemble what a lung looks like on the inside, on the leaf. Now the advantage of all these spring flowers is not just that they look fantastic, although they do, This is a time of year when bees are beginning to be out flying again. They're looking for nectar, they're looking for pollen, and snowdrops are a great source for this. Pulmonaria is fantastic, as are the crocuses, and we'll put in a little video of some crocuses. Daffodils don't offer so much in terms of nectar and pollen, but they're still beautiful. So I've shown you this for splitting snowdrops, but actually you can do it to any other bulb as well. Just wait until after they've flowered, dig up the clump and move it around, split it, see where you'd like them to go. I've done this with daffodils, alliums, crocuses. These ones I moved a little bit earlier this year. And you can see they don't look that happy this year, and next year they'll be absolutely perfect. So I really recommend that you have a go at this time of year in the spring, moving your bulbs around, spread it around the garden.